Buongiorno everyone, welcome to the live match reaction. Trying not to stress out and rant out about this one, to be honest, because of what Kieran Clark did. I think the best thing you can do is watch the live watch along and watch it back then, how it really felt when Kieran Clark did what he did. Cost with the game, potentially cost with our Premier League survival. Ridiculous decision to pull down Pukki 8 minutes into the game, get sent off. Didn't fancy, did he? Forgot his gloves tonight, forgot his snood, fancied an early bath, fancied the hot bath. Championship defender, like a lot of the players on the pitch for Newcastle. The lack of investment over the years is catching up with us now, big time, because there's a lot of players that shouldn't be there. There's a lot of championship quality players there. It's very worrying, really, especially when you look at that. And why on earth Fernandes wasn't playing instead of Clark, I've got no idea. No idea why Clark wasn't playing. Why Clark was playing and Fernandes wasn't playing, because Fernandes was decent when he came on. Clark was horrendous. He's so slow. He's so shit. He wouldn't get a game for Gateshead. He really wouldn't get a game for Gateshead. I said at the start of the stream, the team looked decent, apart from him. He was the only one. And he ruined the game plan, because him getting sent off early doors meant we had to sacrifice a substitute. We had to take Ryan Fraser off from right midfield. It ruined the formation. It ruined the tactics. It ruined everything. That early on as well, having to play pretty much a full game, 80-plus minutes with 10 men against a team we had to beat, a game that we had to get 6 points from, and he totally blew it. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. I'm saying Clark's not good enough. He's a poor defender. He's a poor footballer. He'd be lucky to get a game in the Championship. Middlesbrough, mid-table Championship club, he'd be lucky to get a game for. But I think surely he's experienced enough to not make that mistake. Surely the amount of times Clark's been in the Premier League, started off young at Aston Villa, he knows not to do that. He knows not to put his man back and get sent off. It's absolutely abysmal. There's no excuse for it. It just ruined the night for everyone. I'm hearing it was a brilliant atmosphere on stage in James's Park, so shout out all the Newcastle fans for raising the roof. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the 3 points. The Wilson penalty looked like it was going to be enough. The Krul assist, it wasn't a great penalty. And Tim Krul saves it, touches it in off the bar and in after VAR. Took an eternity to make the decision. Don't know what took so long. Obviously, just didn't want to give us a decision in the Premier League, but they had to. Handball, Wilson gets it. Captain's armband, number 9, scores a penalty. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then I thought we'd hold on to the lead, to be honest, because I thought Norwich were really, really shit. They are a really poor side. What does that say about us, though? If we're bottom, we kind of beat them at home. What does that say about us? Because it is a disaster tonight not beating them, to be honest, because we needed points. We needed to go above them tonight and win. Then we need to be Burnley and try and get out relegation zone, depending on results and goal difference. But we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it because Clark ruined everything, ruined the plan, ruined the tactics. We were 1-0 up with the penalty, but we couldn't hold on. Should Dubravka do better? Instead of just palming it away, there should be a defender there anyways. But Dubravka has to just push it away. He should probably catch it or give it a good fist away. Pukki hits a brilliant finish, smashes it on the volley. But then again, Dubravka made up for it in the end, didn't he? What a save. 1-on-1 against the Norwich player. They're that poor Norwich, I don't even know who plays for them. The best player wasn't even there tonight, Todd Cantwell. The player, number 25, I think it was, Idia, or however you pronounce it. Don't know, don't care. He's in on goal. And Dubravka saves it with his feet. Brilliant save. 2-1, and that's definitely us game. That's definitely us probably on our way down, but it's only a point difference. But the point could come good in the end, depending if we can get a run together, if we can make sure we're not cut adrift, if we can sign players in January. Saturday is now huge, obviously, against Burnley. We need to win that. No ifs or buts, we need to win Burnley, but we know Burnley won't be easy. Norwich tonight, we're both probably going down when you look at that, aren't you? I mean, there's two teams playing each other tonight there that just aren't Premier League quality, man. Really, really aren't. St. Maximin, Wilson, Dubravka. That's about it, really, isn't it? Maybe Shelby on his day, maybe Shaw on his day. When you look at that, you think, well, who's really good enough? Who's playing for it? Who wants it? Joelinton Graft of the night. We'll go into all that in player ratings. But Newcastle, a huge blow tonight. A huge blow where we needed 3 points. We need to beat the teams in and around with. It's a make or break week. Kieran Clark ruins that for early on. I suppose in the context of things, a point, 10 men isn't bad. But going 1-0 up still and not being able to hold on, and then with it being against Norwich, it's worrying. It's very worrying when you look at the league table. It just looks like Ashley and Bruce have left in too much of a mess. But Kieran Clark should never play for this club again. He should be sacked tonight. I don't even want to sell him. I would just sack him. Just sack him. We don't need the money. We don't need the transfer fees, all bloody 2 million that you probably get for Kieran Clark. Just sack him. I would just rip up his contract right in front of him and just tell him to fuck clean off. Because that's the end of him. Like, just get him out. Oh, man. 1-1 against Norwich. 1-1 against Norwich. It's looking bleak, like, isn't it? It's looking Eddie Howe's first game tonight in the home dugout. The crowd getting behind him. Wall flags getting behind him. I don't know. I'm just a bit down tonight, to be honest with you. It's hard to get myself up for these, so I'm just gonna end that one there because I can't be asked to go into full rant and whingy and pissed off and angry mode. I've done it enough over the years with Bruce and Ashley. I didn't want to do it anymore. I'm bored of it. I'm bored of whinging and shouting and swearing and ranting. I can't be asked. To be honest with you. Basically, to sum up the game, Clark shit, cost for the game, couldn't hold on to the lead. Or we're down. I don't know. Ask us on Saturday. 4 points out of 6 wouldn't be a disaster if we managed to beat Burnley. If we don't beat Burnley, then yeah, it's looking very difficult. You know, teams have come back from worse. As I put out on our socials the other day, teams have come back from worse. The likes of West Ham came back from being 10 points behind with 9 games to go, I think it was. Sunderland were 6 or 7 points off with 6 games to go. Beat Chelsea, Man City, Man United. So there's a lot of football to play. We've got the January window to go, but I think the Premier League's tougher these days than it was back then. I think teams around were picking up points. So it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be a struggle. Stinky McStinky Town, Stinky Peterson. Stressing me street. Right, that'll do for me. I had 2-1 on as well. Wilson first goal. What a nightmare. 135 quid off a fiver. Never mind that. The most important thing was 3 points. We didn't get it. Play our Rangers coming your way in about 5-10 minutes time. Drop your comments below how you thought the game went. Subscribe to the Back by Channel TV. See you later.